Itaola SoccerBeat lovers, it's your boy Libzangwana, the real cheese cheddar, the real mozzarella. Welcome to another episode of SoccerBeat, Talking Pirates. Yeah, at Suzuki, Joburg South. You know, Vice Cartoon Vile, Suzuki Matoa. So yeah, man, it's just gonna be fun. I'm having a special guest today. Sibusiso Zuma, South African legend, international legend, world legend. My man, and inspiration to all the youngsters out there, but free to we're just here to share some knowledge as well, you know, and also just to try and encourage the current generation of players, you know. So we'll be talking a bit of Orlando Pirates, a bit of the national team, and a bit of our forward strikers too. I want our strikers to start to score double figures, but inking at Iguke. So, Ray, welcome to SoccerBeat.
Cheezy.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for having me. SoccerBeat. Always tips to everyone.
D'accord. Always a pleasure of it. You know we do it here. We let the beat do the talking, you know. And thank you to those that have subscribed. We are sitting on 70,000 couple of subscribers. You know?
Nice one.
So please, guys, before December, let's hit that 100,000 mark. Very important, guys. And don't forget to like and share the videos. So yeah, Riff, it's coming to let our pirate. But actually, they create a lot of chances, you know, in the games, you know. Yes, they score 1, 2, 3 goals now and then. Also, they rely on one striker to be scoring the goals. You know, I don't know what your take and where maybe Pirates can improve in terms of converting their chances. Because if they convert their chances, you stand a great chance of having a lot of goals, which will eventually make you win the title, because the league is a marathon.
Definitely. One thing I like is that I think Orlando Pirates have all the pieces they need to try and get the championship. So I know we see the cups. We love silverware, but the league, gents, even the legends, the fans, they want the league. So they have all the pieces they need, man, to challenge for the league. The IQ they have in the midfield, quality they have in the midfield, the talent they have in the midfield is amazing. They look on paper, they look a better team in the PSL. So I think they just need to get it together, especially in the midfield. I understand we are not scoring a lot of goals, but let's create more. Let's create more, and then it's going to be up to guys like Mabasa to finish those chances, but create more for them so they can score. Other than that, I like the team very much for this season. We just need our boys to come together, work for each other, and try and get to championship.
No, I fully agree. I fully agree with that, because I think playing for a team like Pirates, you know, there's pressure from the beginning until the end. From day one,
yeah.
You know. So you always have to up your game all the time, you know. And talking about strikers, and for Kamel, you have Evidence Mahopa, Mabasa, and we have the young boy Radiopani, who the coach gave a chance in the beginning of the season to see if ever, you know, he can score the goals for the team. But it looks like the team is more relied on Mabasa and Mahoba. But for my opinion, I feel like they need to get another top striker, you know, another top finisher, in order to create that healthy competition. There is competition, but when Mahopa is ill, okay, sharp. The next sub, if I'm going out, there's another striker that might...
Exactly. They need more competition. They need someone who's gonna just raise a child a little bit, you know, make these two uncomfortable, you know, with their sports. But other than that, we can't panic. Really, it's still too early. But I agree with you. We can use just one more piece. Of a very good striker. Yes. Wanna make sure that the competition, we get the goals, competition is good as well.
I think it's a South African crisis for City, because I remember back in the day, because I really last born with Mahmoud Man, you know, but we learned a lot from that because these guys were hitting double figures for fit. And I hardly see strikers hitting that, you know. And is it maybe lack of guys not taking it serious? Because really, you guys used to, after the session, each stay 1 hour, 30 minutes and say, hey, keeper, stay behind. I need to work on my finishing, my 1v1s, my positioning in the box, you know. And you also involve us as winners. No, I need you to put, when you are here, I need the ball here because this is where I make the run.
I think somehow, you know, when we're raising these guys during the process, we tend to skip the levels. So when you skip the levels, it's not really the strikers who are not scoring, but when you skip the levels, even the delivery is not gonna be right. So I'm talking now a cross that is gonna make a striker's job simple. A simple finish, you know, simple crosses, being able to find someone with your cross. When I watch PSL, I look at most of our wingers. There is a lack of taking on of players. There is a lack of very good crosses. So the fault is not with the players, it's a process. So we need to fix our systems and make sure that these guys, by the time they get to PSL, they are ready. So I think this is where we're getting it wrong.
As a champion stage, it's very important because you'll be exposed when you get to the higher level where you need to deliver from the first minute in the last minute, you know. So wise words coming there from a footman, you know. But also Ray, looking at this Pirates team, they're playing well as a team, you know. I think they've started off not good results, you know, with the new coach coming in. You know, I think like what have you seen that has made this Pirates team look a bit special or look like it's a team that can really challenge for the honors? Like I know there's individual players that you mentioned earlier when we got here that so is done really well, you know. For example, Ndule and got signed, you know.
I think from signing, from getting the new coach, Pirates was playing well. There was a lot of energy behind their game. So with this new guy coming in, they continue from that. But now, adding pieces like Mboli, controlling the midfield, and then now Mboli needs to lead his young players in terms of the problem I see is we can win games like Sundowns, we can win games like Chiefs, but can we beat Sikukune on a Wednesday? You know, those are very important games. This is where these guys, when I'm saying they need to come together and start performing week in, week out. There is a championship material, you know, the league is a marathon. They need to win from the beginning to the end, you know. So, Pirates, it's not a huge problem. It's a matter of the players themselves coming together. Let's work for each other. Let me make you stronger where you are weak, so we can win this match. You know, I remember in winning my first championship in Denmark, I played with guys who have been together for close to 4 years. So it was a very good group of players, but we won the championship with our defense. You win trophies with different things. You're scoring you're scoring a lot of goals, you can win. You defend the whole season better than anyone. You make smaller mistakes more than anyone. Championship, you know, all those things come together and make you a championship team. So this is a small thing that is lacking at Orlando Pirates. They are almost there, man. It's just a matter of coming together and work for each other. They are almost there.
But also to add on what you're saying, I think you have a huge point of which we've learned along, you know, while we were still playing, that the difference between playing in Europe and playing in South Africa, it's just the small details we are talking about.
Yes.
You know, but why that we are not improving that aspect? Because it's been years.
As you are saying, it's small details, but can we do them every day? this is when now these guys from Europe beat us from, because the focus is at training.
Yes.
You do everything right at training, game is easy. Well,
Yeah.
but you see these good habits,
Yep.
the good habits coming back, doubling as a winger,
Yeah.
doubling in the back, very important.
Yeah.
But the young star is going to take that for granted and get punished by Sundowns.
Yes. Yes.
You know? So those small things, when you put them together, championship.
It's gonna be a long season for a team like Pirates. I mean, the team just got about 11 to maybe 15 over the whole team. They brought the whole team together, you know. But mainly, obviously, it's because of the competitions they'll be involved in.
Competitions, man. Africa, you know, we have cups here, and then we won the championship, we won the league. So one thing I'm happy about, we have a big squad. We have talent even in the bench, and then we just have special talent with other guys like Rele, guys like Mbokazi, you know, those are special talent. So if you have guys like that and you are able to use them while you are able to use the group as well, that is championship now. That's why I'm saying that as soon as they get it together, we're going somewhere, Jones.
No, indeed, you are going somewhere with it, you know. Going somewhere. Because you need Suzuki to go somewhere, so we are going somewhere. You know, like, you know, during your generation, you had a lot of players leaving, you know, to play abroad, you know. And now with the technology that has evolved and the football is also evolved, you know, in terms of networking to the players, I still see a few players leaving the soil. You know, we can mention a lot of players, you know, but if I look at the Pirates, but who are the players maybe you think can make the grade? Because sometimes the guys think it's easy. I can just wake up and say, no, I want to go to Barcelona. I think there's maybe the steps that you need to take. Maybe you can advise on that in terms of so that they know, you know, because other fans don't understand, like, no, but this player's supposed to go. But you find Mbokazi, for example, good defender, but in England, would he manage because they prefer centre backs that, you know, high eyes. Yeah.
Well, that's another conversation, very long conversation, because as South Africans, when we see talent, let's say a very good example, talent like Mbokazi, we're already thinking Europe.
Yeah.
But where in Europe, what they do is they have a destination for their players where they know our guys, if we send our young talents there, this group of players is going to improve very fast. So they play places that they choose, mostly with the Germany or France, especially those two, because as soon as those are very hard European leagues to play, very hard. Germany, how many South Africans we have in Germany? That's the reason. That's the reason. Those guys, they build like a chief.
Sure.
From the start, you can just tell that if I master this type of training, I'm going to become a totally different player. I mean, imagine going to a place like that, seeing that I'm going to improve just by, you know, his type of training. So this is what they do. Most of Danish players, they go to Germany, and then come back, national team is strong. National team is strong. So this is what we need to do as South Africa. We need to choose destinations for our players. I would love to see Mbokazi in Germany, because when he comes back, it's going to be unstoppable. It's going to be unstoppable. I would love to see Rele in Germany.
Sure.
But now, South Africans will say, the work is too hard there, he's smaller. You build your players. You know, Rele is young. There's still some stuff we can add to his whole package, you know. So the world is doing it like that. You know, with us, the agent and our family is going to choose. No, we want to go to Spain.
It does not work like that.
It doesn't work like us. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, no. I think also we need to have programs in place for especially the young players. I think to copy and paste. I mean, if other countries are doing it, we have everything here, guys. I mean, There's no need for us to complain about, no, our players are small. Nutrition from a younger age, you can see your talent already. But we don't do those things, in South Africa. And you have a point, Ray, when you say that's why it takes time for us to get players across.
Exactly. Then the fact that when we start developing our players, the focus goes straight to under 16. Under 16 or under 19. Yeah. Mostly under 19. Everyone is looking for under 19. Why? Because under 19 is almost ready
to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sifuni quick cash kahle. Sifuni quick cash. Indona zethu phela sibuyele effectively. I was listening to one of my favorite coaches in Europe saying that we need to start, the whole world needs to start developing the kids from age 9.
True.
So we can all get players like Lama.
Yeah.
It's very important. Look at the type of Italian.
Sure.
That age.
Yeah.
That age. It's crazy. So we need to start early as well.
Yeah.
But now we don't want to, go through the levels and...
shortcuts.
Yeah, shortcuts every time. But, just funding. Just funding, it's copy and paste sometimes can work for us. Learning from other countries, learning from other cultures is going to help us as funding to be able to help in Zethu.
Yeah, no, I think also what comes to mind right now when you say that, I'm looking at our Bafana team. I think we've come a long way. There was a phase where you were unknown in Africa.
Yeah. We were losing games 5-0, 4-0. They were calling us 4x4. Yeah. But Lamajit allow us loyal until they won AFCON in front of us.
Yeah.
Very short space of time.
True. But now why are we taking so long? I mean, yes, the group that we have now, I think under Hingo, I think they've done exceptionally well. I mean, we lost out on the last one just before the final, And this time around, you're on the edge of qualifying to the World Cup, AFCON again, When are we going to get the glory days back? Like, what's the difference between that group of players and this group of players?
Well, it's simple. That group, almost the whole group was playing in Europe.
Oh, yeah.
Almost the whole group was playing in Europe, and the guys were starting. The guys that motivated me to go to Europe, they were playing, starting lineup all over the world. I'm talking Turkey, England, Italy, everywhere, Spain. Sizo Mdaonge was a huge player in Spain. A lot of South Africans, they don't know that. Sizo was top 5 in Spain.
So,
top 5. So we need to go back to those days and make sure that our talent get to be on a window,
Yeah.
Because we know what the scouts does. The scouts, they look at the teams, the top 5 in the Champions League. They look at the top 5 in the World Cup and see, okay, Czech Republic is there, so and so is there, and then they start scouting those areas. Remember, for us, it happened so fast because all the scouts were focusing in Africa at the time, because Nigeria had quality players, Ghana had quality players, South Africa, Cameroon, so the whole world was focusing on Africa. Right now, Africa is not a focus. The players that are focusing on, it's Czech Republic players, it's French players, it's German players, because this is where the quality is right now. So we need to change the eyes of the scouts who are facing Africa again, by raising lezi ntwana ngendlela and making sure that they don't skip on my levels. We get, quality.
They need to prepare them like now. I think we have all the resources.
We have everything.
So to prepare them,
even with the guys, the players, you see the guys who are playing in the PSA right now.
Yeah.
They are better than us. They are faster than us, stronger than us. Everything is better than us.
Sure.
But now, a process is wrong. So as soon as we make sure that the development structures, when we're raising these kids at age 9, you can't develop someone who pupini also yodala na bola mal big grass nan also chola be shesha lezintwana shesha kakhulu man yabo. So sayibamba kanjalo. I'm really happy with the national team. Hugo is doing an amazing job. So you can just see what he's trying to do. So let's grow. Let's grow from that, and even nama owners, team owners, let's learn son. As Sundowns and Kaizer Chiefs at the level, the stages and everything. Kwenzakala kanja. So as which is next. We want.
I know. No, well said, Ray. I think you hit it so that the fans can understand, because sometimes sometimes don't understand. Like you said, Bonibla Lishi Sama and like Lo Mela Handa Ayugu Pico. You understand? So but also in front I wanna add in terms of we need to get most of the guys like you guys need to be involved back in the game. We need to call these guys back, guys. I can mention a lot, Abu McFish, for example. Zuma, Belenombe, I can mention, if we just hear those names, those people need to plow back to the game. But how do we plow back to the game when we are not given the resources and the opportunities to do that, Then that experience fades away, because I feel like the difference is the mentality that they just go ahead and what they have. These ones, they sponge cake. These are because it's just soft. It was tough at that time, But you guys eventually made it.
Hey, Europe, on my Instagram, guys. Yeah, because they spend so much time on the phone. Even if there was time where we needed to our generation to compete with this new generation, they didn't have a chance. Because Tina Bessinga now, then they are more forward and then we are young every day. Meaning 3 hours or 4 hours report. There's this check professional footballer like South Africa, which is Katsake Paula, how many hours and now Gela. We'll tell you now 1 hour. You might find Uti play Dalawi Pirates in 1 hour. He trains with the team, maybe other than 20 minutes to our kick. But what is Oti Papa? He really in the same mode. So China, this is strategy. China were raised, generation near Roto. I always check this into analysis, but you can't compute that generation near Roto. Chini can be beautiful as she's. Because me number 4 is a strategy. Every day you should be Molianeta. It's raining outside. It's a strategy. Because I know what you vola like a being. Election number being us. Election number comas. It's been done a little. Ibihlale strategy. Bele namanje. Uthi umzimba wakhe umbhekile ukuthi akhala enzini. Uthi no, my body doesn't. Ngithi awuthi no bana So izinto zonke lezintwana lezi you might find ukuthi kunentwana ezingazi ukuthi ibaleka laphana. I-road work bazothi old school goal. Ayikho old school i-road. Intwana edlala kwi-Champions League njengamanje. Zidlala kwi-Champions League because of road work. Leza intwana leza ayikho umuntu odlala lapha engavuki ekuseni. Akekho umuntu odlala lapha engavuki ekuseni. Yabo. So ukusondeza ama-legends ibilezi intwana ngante izinto ezincane nje sozixoxa njengoba nabo abo Lucas babukhuluma nathi ofish nayibolo bedlulisa leya inkosi zesivaya siye Europe. We want to do the same for bona ukuthi babone ukuthi hayi if ngitoucha lapha nalapha ngiyavaya ngike.
No, Bafethu, I think you've heard it perfectly from Ray himself, perfect. And I was saying na nickname la wafana ground angisebe mina ngikhule mang bheka bo kicker. Just stay up there. Be quiet now. Let's stay there. I'm just
FNB kwene. Shoes ezobamba ngathi bayambuwa.
Hayi kuphi la.
Ngathi bayambuwa. Uzobona into ezokwenza. No man, no. Intwana mfethu nje ziyayinida leyo support le ama legends. I need ukuthi basondele kuma legends and ama clubs now fala net.
Yeah.
Because allow my relationships ends. We don't have to train together and just a sit down. Sure. Njengoba besenza kunina nifika.
Yes.
Yeah, behlala nani sikhuluma nani. Cheers. I-wrong lento oyenzayo naphe yibona leyo nto. Yeah.
Correct.
Lezo zinto ezincane bra ngazithatha kancane. Yabo. Urele njengamanje maybe kunento engifuna ukuyikhuluma naye angayilungise ngani. Yayibona la. But angikwazi ukuyithola bintwana asihlangane.
Yeah.
Kanjani?
And it's not supposed to be like that. So it's not supposed to be like that.
Yeah, asilungiseni
But guys, Salung is our faith. We are working on it. And also, before we close on February, you know, just a message here to the Pirates team and also the upcoming youngsters that want to really make their footballing career ibe no long journeys, because Lama player did 2 seasons, 3 seasons, is playing. He's well hyped up, and he's a good player, well hyped up, and then the next minute, you know, we no longer see the player, you know.
Let me just take this opportunity for the first time and just thank my chairman, Mr. Irvin Khoza, for the opportunity. Taking a young boy from KZN, umniki chance ukuthi adlalele Pirates. Chairman, ngiyangikhohle. And then for lezi ntwana Cheese, for lezi ntwana lezi kubalulekile ukuthi ube fresh late ngento oyenzayo. It's very important because iyona into ekuvuse ekseni, awudingi alarm, awudingi iyona into ekuvuse ekseni ukuthi while mina ngilele kunentwana somewhere esowethu etrainer yamalisikhathi thina bezilosweleke ukuthi lalela ngeke ngize ngilale kunomuntu otrainayo nomvethe bengizwa kamasho ukuthi intwana igcwele istrad. So lampale ngilungise izinto zami. Ayibona but ayibona iprocess kanjani. Ipassion impethu kufanele uyithande lento, ungathandi imoto nempilo yama players nale life leya Insta. There is nothing. Thanda izinto umuntu azenzile ebholeni neprocess yakhe ukuthi ufike kanjani i-professional. Wena uzoyihlanganisa.
Thank you.
Salute.
Aye. And it's really of it. My man, you heard it from the legend himself. I'm a legend. I'm a master. I'm a legend. I'm a master. I'm a master. So from us at SoccerBeat, Buffett is Slice, Suzuki, Chobet South. If you want Wheels Buffett, you know where to hop in on it. So do the right thing and share the video and comment. We'll get back to you. Yes, this is how we do it. We let the beat do the talkie. From me and Ray and my team, we are out.
Cheers. Sure, Antoine.
Oh yeah.
SoccerBeat,